What's up, collectors? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Football Card Finder. In today's episode, I will share with you some information about negotiation. Dun dun dun. There's a right way and a wrong way, according to Fisher and Ury, authors of Getting to Yes, which I read about 25 years ago when I got a job as an insurance adjuster where there would probably be the need to negotiate. I was assigned this work to read this book, and I will share with you the takeaway from that book, which is still good to know. Critical takeaway. There's a big difference between what most people call negotiation and what is actually considered negotiation, according to Fisher and Ury at least. And that is that there has to be a reason for the numbers changing. What you commonly will see is that the price of something is set, and then someone throws another number out. Could you do? Or what's your lowest? And then it's just this numbers going back and forth. I go to a car show, you'll see it. So it's 200, huh? Would you take 150? How about 180? Well, would you do 160? Meet halfway, 170? Okay, there you go. So the good news is that a lot of people are accustomed to that kind of negotiation, and you won't really offend them. It won't really cause much harm to do it that way. On the other hand, there may be a better way to do it. And here's what it is. I saw it on a recent YouTube video too, with a couple of kids that went up to, maybe like teenagers, or young teens that went up to a dealer's table at a card show. And here's how it works. You got to have a reason for changing the price. Goes a little something like this. Hit it. $200. Here's a reason A. I've seen it for sale for $150. Or you notice that it has that dent on it. Or it's been sitting in your store for 3 months. Here's why I'm offering you $150. The ding, it's been sitting in the store, it just sold for $150. Those are 3 reasons. Now you're negotiating. Then the other guy comes back and he says, yeah, even though it's been here for 3 months, I've had 14 people ask about it, and every one of them's trying to get it for $150, and all I'm trying to get is a little bit more. The ding? Oh yeah, don't worry about the ding. That's why it's 100. That's why it's 200. It should be 300. So it goes on and on like this. This way, they have a chance to talk through their reasons for thinking that it's worth less or worth more to come to an agreement. And that, children, is negotiation 101. So let's do it in this example of a $10 card. There's something called anchoring. If it has a price tag on it, the anchor has been dropped. If there's no price tag on it, there's no anchor. So let's say you go up and you say, how much are you asking for this Pikachu VMAX? I don't know. And the guy goes, what were you thinking? You know what he just did? He said, you dropped the anchor. I'm not going to drop it. And you go, I don't even want to give you $2 for it. And you dropped the anchor. He goes, $2? I've seen them for 10. He's like, that's too low. Here's why it should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever he wants to name the price. He gives you his reasons. I've seen them sell. I've had 4 people ask about it. It's in perfect condition. Whatever the reasons are. And then the guy who thought the anchor should be a 2, he has a chance to consider those things, and he goes, "Would you do 3?" The guy goes, you know, I just gave you the 4 reasons why it should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I can come down a little bit. I've always got 10% wiggle room. I could do 9 or 8. 3 and 8. We're too far apart. We might not be able to make a deal. Well, you know what? It's the end of the day here. I really need $5 cash to buy my gas when I leave here. Would you do $5? Bing, bing, bing. Okay, here's your opportunity. You cool with 5? There you go. Ding, ding. You got it. Okay. There's an example. So there you have it, kids. Negotiation 101. Good to know. The right way and the wrong way to negotiate. Drop a line here. Drum up some conversation. Tell me how much you loved it. You can like it. You can subscribe. Thanks for checking in. Come back and watch another one. Tell me what you want to see, you don't want to see. You already knew this. You didn't already know this. You loved it. You love my gorgeous backdrop of the air conditioners. It is about 80 degrees here. All right, so that's it. Getting to Yes by Fisher and Yuri. Available on Amazon for maybe $15 these days. No, you can't have it for $5. Take care. Bye-bye.